Hi, this is Professor Arujo again. I just wanted to show you around your Wiley Plus course. So once you do get registered, they'll always be very polite and say hello, and your name will be there. You're logged into Kimmel, Financial Accounting 8th edition, and you'll have SU20, which is Summer Session 2020, Accounting 104, Section 62A, Arujo. And this will be the look for Wiley Plus. The wonderful thing is every time there's a class announcement or a system announcement, they'll be posted here and you can read them. But in terms of what we'll be using the course, this particular website for during the course really is going to be kind of limited to the first three tabs you see here: the Read, Study, and Practice tab, the Assignment tab, and the Gradebook. Orion is simply more practice homework that I don't assign. And this downloadable ebook you need to pay a little extra for, but it's not necessary, as I'll show you. So you can use the tabs up here, or you can actually use the links that are given to you here. So let's first look at the Read, Study, and Practice section, because you'll see this. So at the very top of it, you'll see a whole bunch of various, what are these called? Links to some degree for various things. You don't have to worry so much about that. I need you to pay attention to the contents here, because when you click this down, that is the entire book. Okay, so what you're seeing there is the entire book. We're going to just start with chapter 1, but as you see, all of the chapters are here, including all the appendices, etc. Okay, so the reading content here is the book, is the actual book. And so I don't really think you need the ebook per se, because they actually give you the book. The book is, again, if you had a physical book in front of you and you looked at this book right here in Wiley, it would look exactly the same. I do need you to realize a few things about the book because it's how the class is structured. In this chapter, see chapter 1 has 3 learning objectives. Objective 1 identifies the form of businesses and who uses the accounting information. Objective 2 explains the principal types of business activities. And objective 3 looks at the financial statements, which is going to be very important. Now notice that I use the exact learning objectives in my module to-do list, which you'll be introduced to once module 1 opens up on late Sunday night, in fact, before Monday. I do everything in order that is listed by learning objective. So that's important to understand. So listed on the side here is, of course, the learning objective. So learning objective 1, 2, and 3, because there's only 3 learning objectives are listed here. It's important to understand that as soon as you open up the learning objective, there is something called an interactive tutorial. This is great. If you click on the arrow button, it opens up in a separate window, and it basically is a narrated version of a slideshow. And so you'll have the ability to listen to it.
In recent years, financial scandals resulted in a general mistrust of financial reporting.
Okay, so that's true for every objective. So these narrated slideshows are part of every single objective. This is the first learning objective, you'll see it there. The second learning objective, you'll see it here. The third learning objective, you'll see it here. So it's a really great thing to get to know. I'm going to go back to Read, Study, and Practice. Again, so the first thing, the reading content, is the book. And you need to understand that. Things that you might want to know is that the PowerPoint is here in Classroom Resources. All I did is I scrolled down, and here, Chapter 1, PowerPoint Review. This is the PowerPoint slideshow that I would be using or that you'll be seeing when I actually do some of my audio lectures. And so this is where I get it from. It's exactly from your site. Okay, I don't use anything special for teachers. It's just whatever you have here. What I wanted to point out too, there are some walkthrough videos that show you basically step by step how to solve things. And so if you look at exercise 1-4 in the book, and that was something that I gave you for homework, this walkthrough video goes right through it. And so it'll show you how to do it. Again, it has to match up to the actual exercise or problem number that you see. I'm going to scroll down a little bit more and show you these applied skills videos. These are really, really good. They actually show you, you'll be using this one, the preparing an income statement, retained earnings statement, and balance sheet. These actually, again, are step-by-step videos to show you how to get these done. So applied skills, most of these are accounting based. There are a few that are math refreshers that you'll see here. Below here, we're not going to be using any of the Excel templates. Everything is done through the Wiley Plus site here, so I don't need to use this as well. But I will show you that on the review and practice on the bottom, these flashcards are actually nice study tools, because when you actually go to the cards, you'll see that you have both the definition and the term are listed here. And then they give you little quizzes. So again, the quizzes are based on the terms and definitions. And so this is a very nice thing to do. And of course, this is not a graded quiz, so you can go right through all of these types of things. But they are quite good. Okay. So those are the most important parts of the chapter resources, read, study, and practice that you'll be using. The reading content, including the narrated slideshows that are there, the actual slideshow that you'll see me use in a video lecture like this, walkthrough videos that show you step-by-step how to solve exercises or problems that are similar to these that are in your book, and some applied skills videos, as well as the flashcards that you can do a little quiz on. The second part of the Wiley Plus site that you'll be using a lot is the assignments. All of your homework and tests will be put into the assignments. This is how it looks in the tab here. If we went back to our home, you'll see that the assignments will be listed here. So this is an actual link to the assignment as well. So this class has one assignment, and there it is. What I did is I did give you, it's an ungraded assignment, but I did give you an introduction to how Wiley Plus system works. So it's a very simple thing to do, but it gives you an assignment. So it's assignment 0. It's really not worth much of anything. So you just do it, and gives you an idea of how you're doing. After you've done all the assignments, they show up in the gradebook. So everything will be listed here. All your grades will be listed here. You should have absolutely no question as to how you're doing, because all of the assignments are listed here and all of the grades are listed here. So and this is the information that I use to calculate your grade. So there's no secrets here. It's right there. So that's basically the Wiley Plus site, the introduction I wanted to give you to it. Again, read, study, and practice, assignments, and the gradebook are the 3 links or the 3 tabs that we'll be using. If there's any issues with the system or any other class announcements, they'll be posted here. And that's your introduction to Wiley Plus.